Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on from wherever you are watching from. My name is Joy, and you are on Joyful Space TV. Today, I'm here to talk about Yul Edochie and this saga that is on ground. That he has got a wife, a new baby, and the first wife. I want to make my own. I want to make this part that a lot of people are they're ignoring it. A lot of people are taking the first wife as a victim. For me, I do not see her as a victim. No, I do not see her. I'm not painting her to be bad though. She's just as what people say, that she's very good, she's very this, she's very that. I know. People are just, 18 years of marriage, this, that. Yeah, 18 years of marriage. That is, just as you people said, 18 years of marriage. People change. We change. Me, 18 years ago, I was not like this. 18 years ago, I was having other taste, other characteristic, other interest. But now, after 18 years, I now have another kind of interest. That is it. A matrimony is not an easy something at all. I'm not trying to blame the first wife, but a little bit I'm also blaming her. Not she alone, I also blame Yul Edochie. That second wife, I do not blame her at all. I do not blame her. So that is my take. I don't want to make this video too long, but it would have been good for people, for this video to be long. You analyze it very well. Let me go straight to what I'm trying to say. 18 years, you see. A child that was born 18 years ago is now an adult. When he was 18, when he was 1 year, 2 years, with different interests, different characteristics, different personality, till 18 years, he also have other kind of interests with different characteristics. 18 years, Yul Edochie and the first wife were young, they were in love, they were passionate about each other. But in the course of years, interests change. In this case, I will blame you a little bit and the first wife. Because it's not because you are in years together that hold the relationship. It's not. After that, in that 18 years, Yul is a public man. He's a man that in his work, he meets with the kind of work he's doing. He meets and mingle with different kind of women. Beautiful, different size. I'm not saying the wife is not beautiful. Wow. The wife is fantastically beautiful, sexy at that, after 4 children. But what I mean is that the Yul is also meeting. They say that when you say you are beautiful, I'm this and that, before you make one step, you will still see who is more beautiful than you. Where I blame Yul Edochie and the wife is that, in the course of, their interests were no longer the same. That passion that bind the sexual parts of the relationship together was lost. That is where people are not focusing. That is where people are not looking at. And that is where my own self, I am looking at it. I understand that the woman were paying attention to the kids. She were growing up children. She gave up her dream. Let's forget about it, because if I don't want to make this thing sharp, if I don't want to cut in short, it will become too long. I pray that people that I'm going to listen to this video, I pray God give them the wisdom to understand what I'm talking about. It's not because you are 18 years together or 20 years or 30 years that will make relationship to continue forever and ever. It is how you focus, how you treat that bedroom. Yeah, that bedroom aspect. You know what I'm talking about? The bedroom. After the children aspect, after the everyday life, that bedroom aspect. You know what we're talking about now? That side, that intimacy within the man and a woman. The passion that were there, the love that were there, that is, how am I going to say it? The sexual part of that relationship has quenched, has died. The candle that were there, that is the fire that were there, it has died. You and the first wife, they fail in that aspect for not being able to kindle it. You know, with life, I'm not too much blaming there. You know, because of children, we know now, maybe different problem of everyday daily life might small remove us. That is, make people to now overlook that intimacy within man and wife. And when that fire that is kindling, that continue to that fire that continue to light the intimacy part of the husband and wife, when the fire, when the candle is continue to on, then you can say that you have you still have, you can still say that there is still guarantee, there is still assurance, there is still, you understand it? It's not by maybe because you have intimacy with your husband every day. It's not that one. You know, the man is exposed. It's not somebody that just work in office. It's not somebody that's, you know, according to the kind of work he's doing. I am not justifying him. That is not what I'm doing. But what I mean is that both of them failed to let the light quench. The light of, I'm not saying that light cannot quench. You know, what happened, what's really happened is that when the light quench, when the candle off, they failed not being able to on it again. They ignore it. They overlook it. You know, that is it. When you know the kind of work that your husband is doing, I beg, or you know the kind of man that your husband is, you understand me? You need to, that is, you need to tighten up your belt to make sure that, if that light that kindle the intimacy, if it off, you should be aware, you should be vigilant, you should be awake to see it and rekindle it again. It's not only the woman that can kindle it, because you know children are stressful. Life generally, our daily life are stressful. So it's not only the woman that should be that should pay attention, also the man. They were not communicating. That is a lack of communication. They were not communicating. They were not, that is, they ignore it. They were not aware. The light just off and they became far away from each other. They became just like brother and sister. And you is a very young man. So therefore, that it was easy for someone else who is passionate. It was easy for this. I'm not saying that he has not been cheating with other women. I'm not saying that. But that passion that he had with the wife when they were young, he was able to find it with this very lady again, with this second wife, that make him to stop there for now. So I closed that candle thing of a thing, that light that kindled the intimacy. So, but this second wife should not jubilate too much, because they say that the broom that used to beat the first wife is the second wife, is in the back of door. That is the stick that used to beat the first wife. It's in the back of door. It's not being thrown away. It's waiting for the second wife. I see. Just as you were having a wife at home, but he was still, that is, that light, that passion, sexual passion, was still able to, to off, and he look outside. So the same thing is still going to happen to this Judith. She should not jubilate too much that she has won, because I'm seeing her video. She's just behaving as if nothing happened. She's doing as if, it's like that now. I have won. That is, it don't happen now and then, She shouldn't jubilate. She should not rejoice too much. She should not sing too much victory, because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. That same thing that the wife, the first wife, did not see it coming. She herself, Judith, will not also see it coming, because Jewel is not somebody that is being contented with. Or, maybe if she's able to always, kindle that passion, it will last. But if not, you will still go and look for outside, when the light that hold that kindle that passion will be off within Judith and this lady. He will still look outside. That is my opinion. So another chapter where I want to enter now is that when they are saying that the woman gave up her dream. Don't give up your dream. Don't give up your passion because you are married. Don't do that. You know why I say don't do that? Because you don't know. When some women will just marry, they will just marry and off their brain. You don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. That is why I love, my sister. That is Nezeville. I love that lady. She did not just marry and stay inside house. No. She continued. She's a mother. She's a wife. She's a YouTuber. She's a lawyer. In fact, I don't know where she's getting energy from. She's able. People, you would think that when you are far away from your children, that those children will be lacking. They will not lack. That when you come back, home, that's 1 hour or 2 hours that you will stay with them. That is, let it be quality. I'm seeing Nezeville with the children. When she will come home, I see how they roll on the floor, how the children will be on top of her. She will be carrying them like us. Those are quality time. That little time that you have with your kids, let it be quality. Don't let it be time that you will be there and you are not at home, since you will not be screaming, you will not be, you want to come and give them the education. No, please. You understand? You have put nanny there that will correct them, that will pay attention when they want to, something bad want to happen to them, things like that. So when you come, even if you want to correct them, you should correct them with love. Invest quality time with your children. So for you to marry, and annulate, that is, cancel your dream, kill your passion because of one man, for you don't know what will happen tomorrow. You will just invest all your own life. What is going to happen? Do you know what will happen tomorrow? What of when that marriage fail? What of when that man tomorrow You don't know. I pray that other women that are married now, wives, they should open their eye, so that when the time comes, you will not come and be here and be saying, after all we have done through, or we have been through, after what have happened, after all my sacrifice. Nay, even if you are married, please invest in your own life. It is not only just your husband and your children that is existing. You as a woman, you as a person, you exist. If your dream is just to be a housewife, good. That is your dream. If your dream is not just to be a housewife, don't allow any man to make you feel guilty or to come and use one tradition or one culture to come and pin you at home to say that you should stay at home and take care of children. Nay, please, as there is a housewife, there is also a house husband. If the man if the man is not able to convince you to stay at home and he wants somebody to be at home for his kids, himself can also stay at home. Yes, and be a house husband. So if he cannot give up his dream, his happiness, so he should also understand why you should not. You being a worker, you being a hustler, that doesn't mean that you are not a worldly mom. It doesn't mean that you are a bad mom. No. It doesn't mean that you are not a quality mom. No. So this is what I mean. You see, I have made 3 points out of here. First of all is that, because I want to round up now, I don't want to talk. They say word is enough for a wise. You being with a man for a million years does not guarantee that marriage is going to be forever and ever. So that is number one. And that number one, it kindled with, it is the light, the candle, the fire of the sexual intercourse. That is the thing that is holding the marriage. That is the thing. Even if your wife, your husband is flirting, it does not even too much hold it, because you might also see somebody who sabi pass you. But if you say sabi, you learn. You know, as your husband is mingle with different people, so you will see different style, man. I know that marriage is for better, for worse, is for forever and ever. But now months they take talk. Anything can happen. You can born somebody today and the person can die tomorrow. So they say nothing that is constant apart from change. So you being a wife, first wife, because everything is sweet for you today, doesn't mean that it's going to sweet for you forever and ever like that. Put it somewhere in your inner part that anything can happen. Try to be alert. When you are building with your husband, don't forget about yourself. Also build yourself. Also know that you are a person. Some people, they will have just one account together. Some people, when they will be building house, it's just the man name that will be there, because they say, nah, man, I be head of the family. Excuse me. He said man is the head and woman is the neck. If the neck did not hold the head no will stay now. Meaning that their neck is the more important. Now he supports, now he hold the head. So women are more important when it comes to family, marriage, matrimony, relationship, call it whatever you want to call it. So therefore, my point here is that women, wife, they should not be canceling, just zero themselves, just cancel their own life because of man and children. Then at the end, when things will turn around, when a man were born, when mama the pregnant, that pregnancy, when he and in man they do that thing, when the thing they enter, there is no way a name of a particular woman is written. Yeah, there is no way. So anything, when the mama born pikin, he not born and say, this my pikin when I born, so I just born her because of you. Even if you born her because of you, say things can still change. People should, they should be opened. They should know that things can happen. Human beings die. Even houses, the houses do fall down at times. Even earthquakes, they happen. Even that thing they call a tsunami, they happen. Anything can happen. They should see that it has happened and move on. They should not just remain there, a victim. Oh, after 20 years. Oh, after 25 years. Oh, I'm the first wife. I remember, according to German First Lady and the husband, that is an agreement. Which kind of agreement? One agreement, excuse me. That when a man, because they didn't discuss it together first. Do you know what is going to happen tomorrow? Do you know what is going to happen tomorrow? How can you able to say that we're in love now, we're getting to marry, knowing what? When you are in love, for you, now forever and ever, you just feel like, oh, I just wish. That is wishing. There is no guarantee that now the same day when I will die. When you come to life, at the end of your life, that is how you know, oh, this is the journey of my life. Saying that you people didn't say it. You didn't say that you are going to marry a second wife. Excuse me. Women, no, they leave their husband. Women, they leave their husband. Even some women, they go cheat. Yeah. So, in fact, this video, it's even long more than how I expected. Please. They should not condemn you, Edochie. Neither you did. In fact, the first wife should blame herself. Yes, so she blame herself because she just feel relaxed. I be wife, nothing will happen again. I be wife, nobody can move me here. Now me can wait it in pain. I wish she put it in back of her ear. She's aware. That is, she will not. Is it ignorant of? I don't know. That is, she did not illude herself that Nancy dead do her. It's when you illude yourself, that is where the problem lies. You should not illude yourself. When you are conscious, your knowledge of things can happen anytime. When it happens, you will not kill yourself. It will shake you, but you still be able to stand. You, Edochie, first wife, she won't say that she don't know that things have changed within she and the husband. Una, when they shook mouth, they blame you, Edochie. Una, they for their house. Are you people in their house to know how things have been going? Are you people in their house? Things, they change. Simple. So therefore, there is no one who is at blame. If there is anybody at blame here, it's you, Edochie, and the first wife, for not being able to see it that the candle of their sexual intercourse, the light has off, for them to rekindle it. That kind of different style where the man they say outside, for him not able to bring it to his wife and discuss it. This is modern life, and teach his wife, say, these are what I like now, these are what I invoke now, one way or the other. Maybe the man will teach you, the woman will say, no, I don't want to hear. So I beg, she's not a victim. Yeah, she is not a victim. She not fit talk, say she not fear, say this tone they come, make she dodge her. Stay there. My advice to her is that if she can cope with the first wife, second wife, make it cope. If she cannot cope again, let her go. If she's no longer happy, let her go and give herself happiness. After all, she's still very young, beautiful, and sexy. She should not just, she have cancelled herself enough. She should bring herself back in vogue. Concentrate on her life. They say life starts at 40. She should, that is, it is not over till when it is over. She should concentrate on herself, on her life. Construct herself again. It should not just, it's finished. Nay. Make that your husband to regret. Why? To see that thing that you were not saying. You will not be saying, oh, I wish I know. Let him to regret. When you just off yourself as you have been off ever since, the man will not say, you see why I leave her, because she's off. You understand? So bring yourself back again. Make sure, like me, when I were young, those days when I were young, we never begin bring children. If I broke up with my boyfriend, and forget that more, before that man will set eyes on me, I will know that I have rebranded new myself from my head to toe. I won't be there and be waiting and let him come and see me exactly how we left ourselves. Be I'm the one that leave him or he leave me. That is it. That is my advice for this woman. Get out of that place and start your life afresh. And let that man regret that. You see what a joy that I have lost. And secondly, let every first wife, every married woman, we just carry cloth, they carry cloth, fold it, put it for head, carry their marriage and their husband put for head, like say nothing will ever happen. Anything can happen in life. There is nothing that is say this one not will ever happen. There is nothing that have guarantee. Even life does not have guarantee, not to talk of ordinary marriage. Even you, the woman, can decide to quit. Just as the man can also decide to say, nay, I don't want this tie again. I beg. We shouldn't just be saying, oh, see the way internet take catch fire. Everybody tight clothes want to fight for the first time. I beg, please and please, I beg. Life is changed constantly. Life, everything they change. Everything now change constantly. There is nothing where we say there is guarantee say this thing no will ever change. They human beings they see they die. Not to talk of marriage. My warning to you wives now. My warning. Any woman will carry her head too much for this head, we carry a husband too much with his head. We will hear now this is social media, now we'll consider discuss when the thing will burst. If we not take lesson out of this my video, when the thing go burst, I will come and say it. I said it before. If you didn't know, go and watch my video. Una no will take lesson now for wetin dey happen for life. Now carry una husband put for head, cancel una life. When the thing will happen, and that time I can claim victim and claim, oh, after all I have done. Who ask you? May you know stand your life, continue your life. You being a mother, does that mean that you are not a human being? You see, mother, wife, woman, person, you are 4 in 1. Hence, you decide just to concentrate as a wife and mother. That woman where you be and that person where you be, you decide to keep those two parts. Now your choice. After all, we're in a modern life. Man, not the dictate for anybody again. When it go happen, you have yourself to blame. Look at Osinachi. She's gone. Now who lose? She lose. And the children, they lose. We they talk, papa, they follow. We they make our own comments. We carry on with our life. We don't lose anything. So, women, we will not use our brain. People shouldn't be soaking your brain inside water or the name of marriage. This is my opinion. And I hope you guys learn. Okay. With this, I wrap up this video. And I want to say thank you for whoever that will pass this video, whoever that will please pick the sense of this video and throw away the nonsense that is out of it. The one where you know say is serving you for this video, may you pick out, take get sense for yourself. The one will not be your own inside, they leave them for those who get and they will still take them. Forget about who is talking and how I said it, but pick the sense where you know say na your own. No. This video now, women, we wife, we mothers, now the talk to now I can't open her eye, I can't give una lesson, I can't make una understand say nothing is permanent in this life. Nothing. If you're not listening, when the time come, we will see here. So with this, I say thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and share my video so that who needs it. There are people now, a lot of people that need this kind of advice to make their brain wake. So please, that is the reason why you need to share the video and also subscribe to our family. Let us be plenty. Leave your comments. Yeah, I would like to read your comments. I would like to know what is your thought about it. Let's interact down there. Okay, with this I say bye. Till next time, I'll upload the next video. Bye bye.